We didn't do the thing.
What thing?
Uh-oh.
No, do not click that. You click this. And there you are.
Hey, everybody. We got Saturday morning fan joining us, and we got Kay Munin saying hello to everyone. We got Johnny. Johnny's working on a special project, and we were able to work on it together a little bit, so that was fun. So thank you to everyone that is here. I got chewed out by someone for saying Merry Christmas today.
I heard that.
They said, it's not today, it's tomorrow. Well, sorry.
For even saying anything, yeah.
Honestly, I don't like it when people say it. I mean, I don't know. I think it's just something that you do now. So it's no feeling or authenticity behind it. It's just like something you say.
It's kind of like when people come up to you and you say, "Hey, how you doing?" And you're like, "Oh, I'm fine," but you're not.
Yeah.
And and if you actually told them how you felt and got into all that, they wouldn't want to hear it.
A lot of times I just say I don't know, and then I'll get a weird look, and people keep on going on with whatever they had to say. So, no action figures, but I did spend a hefty amount getting my car repaired.
Says Johnny.
Hey.
Yeah, and then Motu Joe went through something similar because he had said that his furnace went out again.
Ooh.
We
had that go out one winter.
Yeah, and that he was looking at potentially a $4,000 repair. Like, yeah, that's exactly what you need. There's Renard.
Hey, Renard. I got someone a Christmas card and it said, "You got me the same card last year." Okay, see if they get a card again.
Hey, at least they remembered that you got the same. They got the same card last year. On a Saturday morning fan, watch Charlie Brown Christmas, Garfield Claymation Christmas, He-Man, Muppet Family.
Yeah,
and we were talking about that a little bit tonight because we're trying to keep it
Christmas themed. And tonight's theme, we want to talk about a couple of things because we're trying to keep the spirit of Christmas, I guess. So,
or nostalgic Christmas.
Yeah. So a couple of things we're going to want to talk about is, what is your favorite Christmas special, favorite Christmas movie, favorite Christmas song? And then tomorrow we got like another lineup of things that we would want to talk about. Again, trying to keep the Christmas, the whole Christmas atmosphere going on and all of that. Up next, Christmas Eve on set. Oh, I never saw that.
I've seen that one. I remember the Sesame Street one, and Johnny loved the Christmas commercials. I've been doing a ton of them. I've done several Christmas specials, and then the two Christmas, the ones he's talking about, the commercial ones went up yesterday, and we're gonna look at a couple of clips also. I got the Smenge Brothers lined up that we can take a look at here a little later, which is on the channel. It's on Open by Chance, so you can find the Smenge Brothers as well as the Scrooge Goes to Hell clip. And I'd shown that once before, but we'll show that again too because that's just awesome.
Hey, Sarah.
There's Sarah. Seen Christmas Eve on Sesame Street every year since they were a kid.
I've never even heard of that. I'm not surprised, but I never even heard of that. So I'll be curious to watch that. I do want to watch. There is a Muppets Christmas something that I never saw. When we were working at the day center, I had it playing.
Oh, that's
and
with,
I was
Bob Denver.
I think so, and it was hilarious.
Or John Denver. I'm mixing my Denvers up.
Kay Munin want to know, did we get any pickups?
Hey.
And user is here that doesn't have a name.
It just says user. Oh, bless you too.
Bless you too. Communion went to Ross and they had an entire end cap of what? Super 7 Ultimate Joe's. They had every NECA line for dirt cheap as well. And the Metro Sky
is here. Yeah, and that's something that I'll be bringing up on the next roundup, actually, because we did the fatigue video a couple of weeks back. And yeah, I put a post on Facebook. Playmates has lost their rights to Ninja Turtles. It's been revoked.
And that's so crazy because they're the ones that made. I mean, they're the first ones.
Yeah, they're the originals.
Company. Yeah,
they are the originals, and they no longer have the rights to it. And I'm
so maybe that's saying something to the rest of them.
Yeah, maybe they're finally dialing that in because it was out of.
How do you lose your license?
Just whoever is the ultimate franchise owner said, no, you're not getting it this time. And I don't see why not. I mean, everybody's got it under the sun. McFarlane's making them. It's ridiculous. But
and Dorian said they had that stuffed Santa in the 70s as well. Similar size Frosty. Not sure if it was meant.
I'm not sure. He's big. That's a big piece and he's heavy. And I'm guessing 1960s because of how he's stuffed. He's stuffed with shredded cloth. And
go ahead.
Oh, there.
David want to show this.
How about that for a pickup? Do you know what that is? This came from a yard sale.
We went to a yard sale a few weeks ago and they had all Christmas stuff.
Yeah.
And David saw that.
But you know what this is, right? This is a vintage toilet seat cover. That is Santa's toilet seat cover. And you can find this in the old Sears catalogs, 70s and early 80s. There it is. Oh boy, Santa. Because I'm crazy. Yeah, Johnny got a toilet seat cover.
He picked up two. Didn't you get two of them?
The other one is just red and it matches the mats.
Oh, yeah, they had some vintage bathroom mats.
Yeah.
I know.
Isn't
that stupid? That's silly. We buy those vintage bathroom mats and actually put it in the bathroom.
Hey, gotta keep that nostalgia thing going. But this is the one that came from the Goodwill. You never find stuff like that at Goodwill anymore. I knew what it was. They didn't, obviously, or else they would have charged a damn fortune for it. But it was really reasonably priced. I was like, oh man, I know what this is.
Yeah.
But sometimes you look up anymore. Their experts miss things.
Yeah, K-Munin. We don't have to look at those weird Ninja Turtles, hopefully. But I mean, right now it's just Playmates. Will they pull all of them? Who knows? They need to just stop for a while. Hey, Alpha Tryon, how are you? They need to just stop for a while. Yeah. Give credit to the classic Turtles. Figures were $9 over $20 to $30 a figure.
Yeah, well, what are you gonna do?
Yeah.
What are you gonna do? So yeah, Christmas specials. Been throwing that around here. We got the animated specials. Favorite Christmas specials. I mean, and it's hard to say specifically what is your favorite Christmas special. And we had done a video talking about Christmas specials like last year. But I pulled a handful out because we have all physical media. We keep all of our physical media because we don't want the man telling us what to watch and how to watch it. And a really good explanation of this. This is the Peanuts 1960s collection, okay, which has a Charlie Brown Christmas on it because a Charlie Brown Christmas was the very first from the Charlie Brown series. So Volume 1, 1960s collection, Charlie Brown Christmas is on here, which is a classic. And, I get it. Charlie Brown gets pushed around a lot, but he perseveres. And that's what it's about. Yeah. That's what it's about. It's him not giving up and or pulling through and finding out who his friends really are ultimately.
Oh, his sister was awful
his sister's awful and selfish, but you see how everybody just shakes their head at it like, oh my God.
Yeah.
They're like,
I just want my share. I want my fair share.
I want what I got coming to me. I want my fair share. Is that so wrong?
Be careful for asking for what you deserve.
Yeah.
Because you think you deserve one thing.
Yeah.
And everybody else know and believe and think you deserve something else that's not
This
so
is
great.
a great explanation because, or for what I was talking about or alluding to, because Apple owns this now.
Oh boy.
Apple owns the rights to all of the Peanuts film production now. Okay. Now, if you watch this version,
yes,
and then you watch the Apple Charlie Brown's Christmas, there are differences.
Oh, is it?
They've done some recoloring. Okay. And they've also changed sound effects and background noise. So, and that's something that was really noticeable, especially when they're in the theater, because on this version, on the original version, in the theater in the background, you hear sounds that make sense. It has an authentic background sound. Apple decided that it needed to be more kid-friendly, I guess, so they replaced it with all these wonky, like goofy sound effects instead of real sound effects that were used in the original production. So yeah, I mean, you've got to have your physical media because you don't know what people are going to do to you. Remember, Apple Kindle is the one that erased everybody's copy of 1984.
That's Amazon.
Oh, Amazon did it? Yeah, Amazon Kindle. Yeah, erased everybody's copy of 1984 and got caught up in it. But yeah, I do love the Charlie Brown Christmas. It's very classic.
Hey, and Annie.
Annie is there. It is absolutely a classic. Yeah, Blue Splash.
I remember a few years ago, they were banning Charlie Brown from coming on, Charlie Brown Christmas for coming on TV because Linus does that reading
from the Bible. Yes.
Yeah, from the Bible. So they didn't want that. And then we got Brad Collins
joining us.
Didn't want that playing, and then it was banned Charlie Brown, period, because Lucy is a bully.
But here's the point of the whole Lucy being a bully thing, though, is that even though she is, he still presses on, which is what you should do when someone's trying to push you around.
Yeah,
and that's the dynamic of it. This is the reason why it resonates so well, is because people can see a part of themselves in many of the characters.
Yeah.
That was the whole thing.
I admit I never liked Lucy.
No, you're not supposed to.
Yeah, and I always did, as a kid, saw Charlie Brown as depressing. I guess because he was bullied and just how he was just never able to kick that darn ball. Because they always made a big thing with the ball, and Lucy would swear, "No, I'm gonna let you kick the ball."
Yeah.
Seemed like one time he did get a chance to, but it just made you like, oh man, I just feel so bad. And I guess you were supposed to feel bad for him.
Because that's happened to all of us in one regard or another.
Yeah, somebody bullies you around, but he did persevere. He always, just kept going.
Yeah.
So I guess that is, as a kid though, I don't know how many kids realize that. You realize it as an adult.
Yeah, of course. Of course. So that's one of my all-time favorites, and it's very nostalgic as well. This one I know is
okay. Lucy is tame over shows like Fairly Odd Parents, Bullies. I never saw that before. And
I don't know about that one,
Black
Johnny.
kid was seated away from the table.
I don't remember.
I don't remember.
Franklin?
Oh yeah, Franklin.
Yeah,
I don't know. I don't remember that.
Remember.
Hey, Raccoon, how are you? Oh, that is my favorite right there.
There it is.
I grew up every year.
And it's not as long as you think it is.
No.
It's actually pretty short.
It is like 30 minutes.
Yeah.
But growing up, that came on every year. And we watched it, and I just fell in love with it and had to buy it. Because I was like, man, I remember watching that every year. And I just always liked it. That's one of my favorites. Last year, we watched all of the Christmas carols we could find.
That's right.
And some of them surprisingly good.
Uh-huh.
Some of them you're like, they had some subtle differences, and the main core of the story was the same, but some of them had some subtle differences that made it like a little more intense. Some made it a little comical.
And then there was the one that was so bad we shut it off by the time we got to the first ghost.
Oh, that kind of
Kelsey Grammer.
Yeah, it was
awful.
Yeah, it was.
A musical sings in interludes. You don't sing every line throughout the entire thing. It was just god awful. The one with Kelsey Grammer is just terrible. Because there is a musical one that is really good from like 1971. But Mickey's Christmas Carol, of course, the Scrooge McDuck playing Ebenezer Scrooge. And Ebenezer Scrooge is a really interesting dynamic. And if it's portrayed properly, you pick up on that. You saw that with George C. Scott, Christmas Carol, which he did a bang-up job on that.
Yeah.
And then you saw it with Henry Winkler's American Christmas Carol, because he's really not that bad of a guy. He's a miser, but he's not forcing people to suffer while he lives in a lap of luxury.
Yeah, he lives in poverty too.
He's freezing in that office too. He was like, when he doesn't want another coal to be put on the fire. Hey, Custom God.
Yeah, hey, Custom God. Yeah, it's not like his office is warm and
Cratchit's freezing.
Cratchit is freezing. His house is a dump.
Yeah.
He eating like
gruel,
soup or
he's
something.
Eating gruel,
and his house is all like a mess.
And he's looking at everybody and thinking to himself, because you remember, like even in American Christmas Carol, he's all excited and he's handing these kids these pamphlets. Hey, I printed these up myself, and here you go, kid. Read these. And they're like, "What the hell is this?" But what he was handing them was basically tips for young people to save money. Because that's what he's thinking. He was like, man, if everybody just thought like me, man, you wouldn't be poor, you wouldn't be broke, everybody'd be fine. And he doesn't mean it. He doesn't realize that how just really stingy and awful he's gotten over the years. He thinks he's doing the right thing.
But you can be frugal and not like deny yourself heat and food.
Yeah, but I mean, he's supposed to represent the extreme.
Yeah, because I know, like, David is frugal. I'm not being mean, but we're not sitting in no cold house. And we're going to have some food on the table.
You need to put that while she sits there with a hat on her head.
No, because I was supposed to do my hair, and I didn't. I got so caught up doing some other stuff today. I didn't do anything I wanted to. Well, I did a lot of things that I needed to do, but it was some stuff I wanted to do, and I wanted to do my hair, and I didn't. And by the time I was looking, I was like, okay, let me go do my hair, and it wouldn't have been enough time. So I was like, well, I'll have it done tomorrow.
I'm teasing. Cam Uden wants to know, what is a crown? Well, if you're all good, maybe I'll pull it out.
Johnny said, put another chunk of coal on the fire.
You think it grows on trees? Coal costs money.
That was a good movie.
I love this. Yeah. And there's not at the very beginning, there's narration.
Yeah.
Okay. And the narrator is actually the author of the book this is based on. And it is a perfect transfer from the book to the screen. It's identical to the book perfectly. There are no words spoken except, again, the narration and then a song that's sung in the middle of it. And this one was a favorite of my youngest son. Actually, he loved this. And it's really very, if you understand what's happening in this, it's kind of sad.
Yeah.
Because basically it's explaining the death of innocence. The death of innocence. And you realize that at the end. If you understand that, you realize it at the end. So it's very sad, but it's very well done.
Yeah,
it's brilliantly done and very interesting to watch. The way the artwork and the way it's played out is very interesting to watch. And there is a sequel to this, but the sequel is more of a comedy and it does have talking, and that's Father Christmas.
Yeah, we saw that one too.
And it ties in because you see it's the same boy and the same snowman. They visit the North Pole in the snowman, and then this ties into that. But again, you're following Santa around instead of them. And it's funny. It's very British because this is a UK special.
Yeah.
But I recommend this. Father Christmas it was pretty fun.
That was
pretty fun. And it's not sad like this one. This one, when it hits you, it's kind of sad.
Yeah.
It's like the logical song. When you listen to the logical song and you realize what it's about someone losing their childish innocence. That's what this is, but this one is more comical, more fun. Well, let's see, what else have we got? Because these are all good.
Yeah, just go from the top to the bottom.
I'll do it however I want. This is good. Muppet Christmas Carol is good with oh God, what was his name that starred in this? Because now I can't think.
Disney Channel aired the David Bowie version of Snowman in the 80s and 90s.
Oh, okay. I think it's it's Michael Caine, right? Michael Caine was in that right there. Michael Caine. And of course it's silly and it's funny and it's another take on a classic. But the thing with Michael Caine was when they hired him for this and they wanted it to be more silly, and Michael Caine says, no, I'm going to play it serious as a heart attack. And he did. He played it like nothing. There were no puppets. He played it like there was no humor, but then that adds to it, because what really makes something funny sometimes is when everybody acts like it's normal. You know what I mean? So Michael Caine in the Muppet Christmas Carol is really well done. It was fun.
Muppet Christmas Carol Love is Gone Scene version or non-version?
I'm not sure what you mean.
I don't know what that means.
Maybe it's one of the songs that's in there. I don't remember.
Yeah, I don't know either.
I do not remember. But this is another one that we enjoyed.
Yeah.
Let's see. What else have we got? This is one that a lot of people hadn't heard of, and I had actually given a couple of these away last year.
Oh, A Wish for Wings That Work.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, we saw that.
Opus and Bill from Bloom County. Written by Berkeley Breathed. That's really his name, Berkeley Breathed. And he was the comic strip writer for the, weekday and weekend newspapers back when people actually read newspapers. And he had a television special, a Christmas special with Opus and Bill the cat. And this is actually pretty fun too. And it's one of those weird ones that you don't see very often. You don't hear about this. But I enjoyed this. Bernard likes holiday episodes from classic TV sitcoms like Bewitched and The Lucy Show.
Oh, okay.
I see the one where I Love Lucy, where she pretended to be Santa Claus.
I've seen a bunch of Lucy's, but not that many. But I never cared for her.
She's annoying.
Yeah, and it just made it hard to watch.
She's like Mrs. Bucket.
Yeah, but Mrs. Bucket, you could still watch it. I mean, Lucy made it so hard. She was so ridiculous. It made it hard to watch. Mrs. Bucket, she was ridiculous, but you could still tolerate it. For some reason, it was tolerable. Lucy, I just couldn't
get into it.
I just couldn't take it. It was too much.
So that's another one that we recommend, is A Wish for Wings That Work. If you've never seen it, it's kind of fun. Let me see here. This one is amazing. And it's the Fat Albert's Christmas special. Very funny and very serious at the same time. Very well done, the Fat Albert Christmas special. There's also a Halloween and an Easter special. The Halloween special is great. The Easter special is horrible because that's 100% filmation production without Bill Cosby, without his influence. And you can tell because it's not even funny. But yeah, the Fat Albert Christmas special, I used to have it up on this channel. YouTube took it down because of copyright issues with the music. And I'm like, oh, give me a break, you know. But yeah, Fat Albert Christmas special.
Saturday Morning says that the song Love Is Gone from Scrooge breaking up with his love, but it was cut from theater version and a DVD version. So you got to watch it on VCR tape.
Oh, wow.
In order to see it. So we probably didn't because we have it on
Disc.
DVD.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. Yeah, not Miss Bucket. It's Bouquet.
Yeah, Miss Bouquet.
Hey, Mark, how are you?
That's right. Toy Chic got that. I had sent a copy of this to Toy Chic.
Yeah.
That is correct. But this one I absolutely recommend if you've never seen it. Again, I used to have it up on the channel, and I had done all the work on it too, because you know if I put up a special, usually I'll insert vintage commercials and everything. And yeah, they gave me a hard time. They gave me a really hard time over this one and the Halloween because I had them both up.
Hey, Phil. I'm late.
Oh, no.
I clicked on notification and didn't get one.
See, and you know, this was scheduled like days ago.
Yeah.
We set this up days ago.
Hey, Fabio.
Fabio is joining us.
Good seeing you again. And then we got K Mars. How are you? Hope you have a safe and happy period. Yes.
You. And who else is here? Oh,
that's it.
Merry Christmas indeed. So absolutely, if you've never seen Fat Albert Christmas.
Yes.
This one I love just because it's the Smurfs. And it's the Smurfs Christmas special, where even Gargamel needs to come crawling to Papa Smurf for help because he made the wrong deal. Actually, he made the right deal, but he crossed the deal maker, and the deal maker turned out to be the devil. And he was like, oh no, Gargamel, you broke our deal and you're coming with me.
Oh no.
And yeah, this was fun.
Smurfs is fun though.
Oh yeah, classic Peyo Saturday morning Smurfs are fantastic. Muna didn't get a reminder either. Oh, that's awful. That's awful. But yeah, I love the Smurfs anyway. I love the classic Smurfs.
Yeah.
The original 80s version Smurfs. I did see the new one in the theater. It was okay. What I did appreciate about it was like the first new 3D film, and the 3D actually works. It actually works.
I think I might have.
I wouldn't know where to find them.
Yeah,
but they back there.
Yeah, because I know it's like some people know exactly where it is. Yeah. I know where this genre is, but I know I do have a few with Christmas covers, but I don't know which books they are.
Who remembers this? I just love watching the Smurfs anyways, but yeah, the Christmas special was a lot of fun.
Phil has been watching a lot of Home Alone 2, Lost in New York clips on YouTube lately, and Moon Doggy is here.
Glad you can make it.
There are also holiday episodes in Twilight Zone and Gunsmoke.
The Twilight Zone is really good.
The one on Gunsmoke was good too. I think that's the one where Chester's brother comes to town, and Chester thinks he's this bumbling idiot, and he's not. The brother is actually pretty fun, and got it all together. And Chester's the one that's like don't have it together. And I was kind of hoping they would keep the brother, but they didn't.
Yeah.
Saw Smurfs Christmas live on NBC as a kid with the Chipmunk Christmas.
The Saturday morning fan says, Johnny, you don't remember the Christmas Smurfs?
Nope.
You got to look for it.
Oh, they did 4?
Oh, they did 4.
Wow.
According to the Saturday morning fan. But that's the one I know about.
Yeah.
Shorn the Sheep. Which is from the creator of Wallace and Gromit, if you know Wallace and Gromit. And this is a TV show. It's a UK show, Shaun the Sheep. And this particular disc, which obviously is a former library copy, is all their Christmas episodes. And man, they're hilarious.
They are.
Even though this is meant primarily for a younger audience. There's very little actual speaking in it, but a lot of physical comedy. And it's, of course, it's all stop motion claymation characters. Shaun the Sheep is funny. The whole series is funny.
It is.
We've watched the whole series, but the Christmas ones are fantastic.
Yeah.
If you've never heard of Shaun the Sheep, if you like Wallace and Gromit, you'll like Shaun the Sheep, basically, because it's the same thing, but it's on a farm.
Mark has watched all them Hallmark and Lifetime Christmas movies. He's in full holiday mode. I've watched a lot of the Hallmark and Lifetime.
Don't they just like
ultra savvy?
Have the same script, but they get different actors?
Yeah.
Something like that.
Man, you could get burnt out. And then they started like in November, and then that's all they play. And you're like, oh my God. But yeah, it's all the same thing, you know, falling in love, they meeting, they getting back together, blah, blah, blah. Somebody had amnesia, and then, you know, they met somebody new, but found out that they were married all the time.
Real Santa Claus shows up.
Yeah. Christmas magic, and then they go to church and everything is okay, that kind of thing. I like the episode of Twilight Zone where the Santa is drunk, played by actor Art Carney from The Honeymooners.
Says Johnny.
That's the one where he reaches into the bag, right?
It's full of trash. But if he touches it. T. Stewart says, I bid on the background puppets from Emmett Otter's Jug Band and went for $60,000. I didn't win. Yeah. Thank you, T. Stewart. Made a donation to the channel. We appreciate you. But yeah, I couldn't sell those if I had them. I don't think I could do it. What's funny on this though is they don't talk, but they mumble. So like the guy, the farmer, he mumbles in a British accent, and sometimes you can tell he's cussing in a British accent because he gets real, and you know, but it's supposed to be, you can understand him, but that's universal. He could be in any country, and they could watch that and totally feel where he's coming from because of just the way it's presented. And then they play music, and he's always listening to techno music. He's listening to like hardcore German electronica in his little British country farmhouse. It's bizarre. Hey, Pastor Rick, how you Pastor Rick joining us today? The Twilight Zone I like is where they are stuck in a box. Oh yeah, that one was kind of. They turn out to be dolls. Oh, it was like Salvation Army bell ringer. Yeah. I like the one with the little Jewish boy, and his dad was about to die, and Dad said that Santa was big, black, and looming. So he ran outside and saw this big black guy. Messiah. It was Messiah. It was the postman. Yeah. And he was like, yeah, but he's big, black, and he looms. But for a child, it made a lot of sense because when Grandpa was explaining it, that's all he could picture. He thought of a person, so he runs and get the guy and brings him. Mailman's black. I'll get him. And he looms. He's big, he's black, and he looms. And the guy was like, "What?" So he got it, and he went along because that's who was supposed to heal Grandpa, because that's all the little boy had was his grandpa. And it was just funny. That was real funny because you can see a child thinking like that. Yeah. The one I like was actually it's their first episode, isn't it? What's the name? First episode was when the guy went to space. Oh, well, I know it's in the first block. Okay. It's the one where the devil is in the monastery. I love that episode. And that is like, my favorite. Why don't you just reach through and unlock it yourself? I don't have time to explain. That one is at my absolute favorite. I got two favorite Twilight Zones. Okay. That one is, I think, my number it's hard one. To pick a favorite, yeah, but that so one, many of them are fantastic. I really, really like that one. That one is like my favorite, and I can't even remember the other one now. But yeah, that episode, Obsolete Man with Burgess Meredith, is good, that one where he was good. The librarian, and they told him they don't need librarians.
Oh yeah.
Oh, another one that I really liked was the one where he was the typesetter for the newspaper. Burgess Meredith.
Yeah.
Yeah.
My wife and I first date was Twilight Zone Marathon, New Year's, 16 years ago. Our daughter is named Ion.
There you go.
Can you turn the heat up? It got cold.
Oh.
Give us 1 second.
Yeah.
Let's see. Saturday
Cold doesn't grow on trees.
Lost in Space Show did a Christmas episode also with Will gets sent back to Earth by mistake on Christmas, and no one believes he is Will.
I don't believe he's Will.
Just watched The Christmas Toy by Jim Henson right before tuning into you guys' original Toy Story.
Okay.
And Link is
Link
here.
Is hey,
us. Link. Oh my God, I haven't seen a Highlands.
Highlights magazine.
Oh, highlights. Yes. We bought a box lot of I'm saying
Twilight Zone.
Highlights magazines because we remember them as a kid.
Yeah.
And only place I ever used to see it is in the dentist's office. And we went through, we found a couple and went through and, did a couple of the exercises and read the articles. And it was like, man, this is so good. So we bought a couple of copies and somebody had this major lot with like 5 years worth because they came out every month. And
they started printing them in the 40s.
Yeah. So some of ours go all the way back to the 40s. So yeah, they're really good, especially if you got young kids, it's still relevant. If you do homeschooling, they're relevant.
And they still print them.
They still print them. We flipped through a couple of the newer ones. They still got a lot of good information, I guess, but the older ones seem like it was more.
I think they're better.
Yeah.
And Graham is asking about
Yes. Hey, Graham, how are you?
Well, there it is. The He-Man / She-Ra Christmas special, which is kind of goofy, but it's just fun because of Skeletor.
Yeah.
Skeletor is hilarious in this. And here you can see what's his name, Snoutspout, showing just how useless he truly is.
Mechaneck should have did that. Yes, Link.
Well, he would have to hold it in his teeth. Mechaneck
got arms. Oh, no, but it don't reach. Yeah, that's right. That's what I was about to say. His hand won't reach. Yeah, Link. We did talk about that when we first opened up about Playmates losing the rights, and it's like whoever owns the rights, are they going to pull the rights from everybody?
Or
and they just started with Playmates?
Yeah.
Or is it something Playmates did? I remember Boys Life as a kid.
Yeah,
when
Boys
I was a
Life, World Book Magazine. There was a bunch of them.
Save it. It might be worth some money.
Yeah, but
it ain't not now. So if you want to get some, it's probably best to buy it now because we didn't pay nothing for that lot that we got.
Yeah, people don't care about it. And I think they're classic. They're absolute classic. I mean, any dentist's office or pediatrician's office when you were growing up, you probably saw those. But oh God, Raccoon invokes Nestor, the long-eared donkey.
Who is that? I'm trying to read it.
It's a Rankin Bass stop motion.
Okay.
It's kind of set on the sadder side, like Little Drummer Boy.
Oh yeah, Little Drummer Boy was sad. But I didn't realize until I watched the movie. I guess after I watched the movie, I thought about the song and the words to the song, and he was playing for Jesus. I guess I never put it together until I saw the movie, and the movie was good. I didn't care for the beginning when it was beating him, and he was a slave, and he ran away and everything. But it was good though. I like that where Skeletor learns the spirit of Christmas.
Yeah, spirit of Christmas. But the Little Drummer Boy, it's not no humor in it. It's there's like one scene that's funny and the rest of it's heartbreaking.
Yeah.
I mean, it's kind of hard to watch actually.
But Mattel already has license for Ninja Turtles because they're doing
franchising.
Yeah, they're crossing over. So that doesn't really make any sense. I mean, because they're already doing the He-Man Turtles crossover.
Yeah.
So I don't know. Remember Hot Dog Mag in the kids' books order in school? Oh yeah, that
Saturday
school
morning.
book. Yeah, Scholastic. That's where I got
Scholastics.
all my books and my Care Bears record from.
I never got anything from Scholastic.
Oh, you didn't?
No.
Go ahead.
Well, somebody would have to give you some money in order to get it when you were a kid.
Hey,
Good chance, the
Chance.
Nostalgic Pod Blast, and of course, Nostalgic Pod Blast has a channel
Yes.
as does Toy Chic.
Yes.
So
Forgot to mention that.
So if you wanted to check them out, Toy Chic does unboxings. Nostalgic Pod Blast obviously does nostalgia.
Yeah, he does a lot of trivia stuff.
Mhm.
During work, I was remembering It's a Wonderful Life got me cheered up during work. Okay, go ahead, show your next one.
So this one encompasses a bunch because this is the 7 holiday favorites classics collection
From Rankin Bass.
From Rankin Bass.
Okay.
And it's got Little Drummer Boy, Mr. Magoo's Christmas Carol, Cricket on the Hearth, Frosty Returns, Santa Claus is Coming to Town, Frosty the Snowman, and Rudolph. And of course, some of these are cartoons, some of them are stop motion. I prefer the stop motion ones myself. And this is a nice little box set. And I gave away a couple of these too. I gave one of these to Lou this year from My Migo Like. It's another channel on YouTube. It's a friend of ours. And these are classic, and these are fun. These are really fun. And Rudolph in particular is interesting because if you remember, a little trivia here for you, if you recall, of course, the Island of Misfit Toys, the original aired version of Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer, they never go back to the island. Okay, so Santa Claus, he hitches up the sleigh and they're off and they're dropping junk in the chimneys and whatever. And damn if the network didn't get flooded with complaints wanting to know, hey, what about the Island of Misfit Toys? I thought they promised they would go back because Rudolph promised. He did.
Rudolph did, not Santa.
Yeah, well, yeah, exactly. But and then because back in those days they actually listened to the people that watched these shows, they went back to the drawing board and Rankin Bass made a second ending. And the second ending is where Santa goes and scoops them up. And that's the version that's been shown since then.
Who won those broke up toys?
Well, there was nothing wrong with that damn squirt gun, because the one squirt gun, who wants a squirt gun that squirts jelly? I'll take that. I'll take a squirt gun that squirts jelly.
Nobody want an elephant with polka dots.
What's wrong with an elephant with polka dots?
Nothing.
See, that's what I'm saying. I'll take. Wouldn't you like to have a squirt gun that would squirt jelly when you were a kid and make a mess out of everybody? Hey, I squirted you with jelly. Or you know what? How about you put water in it instead of jelly, and then it won't squirt jelly? How about that? That made no freaking sense. But these are all classics, and this, of course, is the bundle. And Rankin Bass did a lot more than just these 5. They cranked out tons of stuff. They cranked out tons and tons of this stuff. It was fantastic. A couple of these pieces were found. The Santa and Rudolph were found in some woman who worked for Rankin Bass's attic a few years ago and sold, and they were restored and sold at auction.
Oh wow! I bet you they got a bunch.
Yeah, they did. Can you imagine?
Yeah.
One that I don't have handy, of course, is the Grinch. The Grinch Who Stole Christmas. Classic Dr. Seuss.
The dark joke at the end of Rudolph, where the elf tosses the bird who can't fly out without an umbrella. Never caught that.
Oh wow. Toy Chic, hot take, never like Rankin Bass classics. One's Christmas films don't own.
I guess he never liked it, so he don't own it.
Okay.
He never liked them as a kid.
Maybe that's not for you.
No, we don't have.
I do not have the soundtrack.
I might have that.
The soundtrack to
because I got a lot of children's, and I got some Christmas ones. Yeah. I might actually have that. And thank you to Pastor Rick.
Pastor Rick made a donation to the channel, and of course that there's another Rankin Bass. It's Rudolph and Frosty's Christmas, but Frosty here is now stop motion instead of being animated like he is in these other specials. Oh, and by the way, the Frosty Returns one is an 80s one and it sucks. Okay, the original Frosty is fine, but almost any cartoons that were made in the 80s are garbage. Look at the difference between the Johnny Quest. The 60s Johnny Quest compared to the 80s Johnny Quest, forget it. Forget it. Because the 80s Johnny Quest is just awful. But the 60s one is amazing. And, you know, I do have a soft spot for all of that kind of like stop motion stuff. You know, they did St. Patrick's Day and they did all kinds of stuff like that. And I loved those. But again, I don't have a copy of The Grinch sitting here, but that's another classic.
So with
voiced by Boris Karloff. And there's another version that's voiced by oh God, what is his name? The original Oscar from the Chance knows. The original Oscar from the Odd Couple film with Jack Lemmon and who's the other guy? I can't think of it. Because he did a voiceover for
Klugman.
No, Klugman's from the TV show, not the film, not the film. But he did the Grinch's voice also, and it's awful. It doesn't feel right at all. Not Jack Klugman. Everybody keeps saying Jack Klugman. That's the TV show. I'm talking about the film the TV show is based off of. There was a film with Jack Lemmon and
somebody else.
Walter Matthau. Chance got it. Thank you, Walter Matthau. Walter Matthau also at one point voiced Grinch, and it's just not the same at all.
So on Dallas, Jamie is dead.
Oh well.
And Cliff is through the roof because she never filed her divorce papers. She never filed her will. But then they found a birth certificate. And I think that birth certificate is going to show that she ain't a Ewing or something. So now Cliff has, you know, he's all through the moon because he thinks he's going to get 10% of Ewing oil. And they made a light mention about her birth certificate, and Pam is supposed to take it down to the office to make sure that it's good to go. And I think they're going to find something wrong with that birth certificate, and it's going to squash the whole deal.
Yeah, well, we'll see.
Yeah, but that's where we are with Dallas. I wish I could remember, but I have a blank. I kind of remember as a young boy watching some kind of Christmas movie with bears in it. You was watching Care Bears.
Care Bears had a Christmas movie.
Yeah, Care Bears Christmas.
That's season 10, Johnny.
What season? I don't know. Oh,
I think it's 10, right?
I don't know. Jock is
they already went through that.
Oh, we passed Jock. Jock is gone now. He's
fake
back
fake Jock is gone.
Yeah.
He gave up.
Yeah.
And this is one of my favorites. This is one of my favorites right here. At Emmett Otter's Jug Band Christmas.
Hey Eddie.
Eddie is here. Which is, you know, the production on this. If you see the behind the scenes on this, is unbelievable, because, you know, like, for example, the scene when they're in the rowboat on the river there, and they're singing as they're rowing. There's people under that boat in the water with breathing apparatus. I'm not kidding. Doing this bit.
Yeah.
They're breathing through a damn hose so that they can have their arms up inside those puppets so that they can do it right. And I'm like, that is dedication. All the sets, everything that they did in Emmett Otter is just amazing. Yeah. Back when the Jim Henson production company really cared about what they were doing, while Jim Henson was still alive.
Yeah.
And I love this. I love this. I saw it once when I was a kid and remembered it when I was adult and found it on disc. And this is one that I could watch every year. And it's like, especially since I'm sure a lot of you are familiar with this one, that it doesn't end the way you expect. Because it's, everything is supposed to be, and it does end on a good note, but not the way that you expect it to.
They don't win.
They don't win the contest. And you're like, oh, they didn't win the contest.
Yeah, because you just knew they were going to win.
The River Bottom Nightmare Band won.
But they needed to win. They were better.
They were better. Even just production value.
Okay, I see.
But this is so good. And you see it, this copy came from a thrift store for $1.98. But it plays fantastic. I love Emmett Otter's Jug Band Christmas.
Yeah, Johnny, we have Smallville in queue. But we just started a bunch of stuff. But I think we're on season 2 of Stingray. So we might, and I don't think it's that long. So we probably put it next. But it is in line to be put in where something falls off. But we just started a bunch of new stuff. Like we started Alfred Hitchcock Hour. We started Tales from the Dark Side. We just started $6 Million Man, Rat Patrol.
Yeah, Rat Patrol.
I think we're going to be on Dallas for a minute. We're going to be on Angela Falcon Crest for a minute.
I don't like Falcon Crest.
We still got some time on Miami Vice, I'm sure.
Yeah.
And like I said, tonight we started season 2 of Stingray.
Yes.
So, we're going to fit it in.
All the time in the world because we own the shows.
Yeah. And then if it's ever like the internet goes down for like months and months and months, we got DVDs and records to keep us entertained. I didn't know G.I. Joe had a Christmas special. Did indeed have a Christmas special in the 80s.
Special or a Christmas episode?
Episode special. It would have been an hour probably. I never saw it. And we watched the DVD because we got the DVD set of G.I. Joe. I don't remember that.
Yeah, I don't recall.
I think he was talking about Chinook and
Nakomi,
the
Christmas Bears.
They're still talking about them bears.
About that. Munin hasn't heard a lot of these specials. Well,
but they're really good, K-Munin. They really are. So if you ever want to watch them, one of the best Christmas songs. We get into songs. So hold on. So we're going to get the songs. I watched Emmett Otter last year. We got some more stuff to go through. The Grinch, sadly, is spooked out. A lot of official.
Well, there's other Grinches. There's the Grinch is the Cat in the Hat TV special. And there's the Grinch Halloween special. Yeah, Alfred Hitchcock Hour is pretty good.
That's what we're watching now, Alfred Hitchcock Hour.
Yeah.
Street Hawk.
No, with the motorcycle.
I know, with the motorcycle. We tried to watch Airwolf. I couldn't take it. That woman. I couldn't take it.
No, you're thinking of Airwolf.
Yeah, I know. That's what I'm saying.
Airwolf.
I couldn't take Airwolf because of that woman. She just was overbearing. Couldn't do it. Do you remember the Honeymooners, the Fortune Bird?
I don't remember the Honeymooners very well, Phil. Because that's something I watched when I was a kid, and I haven't seen it since. So I really do not remember it very well, honestly. I really don't.
And get generated. Yeah, solar power generators.
Yeah, you're going to have to put your rabbit in a wheel and have it generate some power for you, Chance.
Oh, what you do is you get stationary bikes. And then as you're watching, you just ride the bike. So you're knocking out 2 birds with 1 stone. You can stay in shape and watch your favorite show all at the same time.
Of course, you won't be able to hear it over the sound of the bike, but
turn it up really loud.
That'll take more power and you have to pedal faster.
G.I. Joe, it was an episode first, then aired as a primetime TV special on USA Cartoons Express later. It ends with 50 foot of Polly fighting Cobra.
Oh, that one. All right. Yeah, when Polly, the parrot, got gigantic. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
No, Graham. I don't know if that would have worked. Buck Rogers' Christmas episode.
They did do that.
Grandma.
That was one of the ones with Gary Coleman. Yeah, it wasn't like a Christmas, but it was Christmas time, I think on Earth or something.
They don't know nothing about it, but of course he's the only one.
Yeah, I think they had a mention. It wasn't like a Christmas special, but it was Christmas time on Earth or something like that. I think the second $6 Million Man TV movie, we saw that already.
Yeah, we saw all three of them. The theme song for the second and third one is kind of crazy though. It's like that goofy 70s vibe to it.
Grinch Halloween was good.
Yeah, Grinch Halloween is good.
Yeah,
the music in it is really good.
Mm-hmm.
It's
Cobra Claws are coming to town.
Oh, okay. Saturday morning tells us it was Cobra Claws coming to town. I don't remember. I do not.
Okay, so now we're on your favorite Christmas movie. What is your favorite Christmas movie?
I don't have films ready for that.
But you can say it.
Oh man, come on now. Let me see. Like, I do like the original Home Alone.
The original one was good.
I like the original Home Alone. The second one, they have it was okay.
Yeah.
But and then they kept going though, and they should have stopped. They should have long since stopped, but they kept going anyways.
Saturday morning, like Gremlins.
Yeah.
The Christmas Carol movies, I guess they were.
Some of them are good, and some of them are not.
Yeah, but they were movies. I mean, you had the cartoon ones, which wasn't like movies.
And the
they
1971
were like
musical one is actually really fun. The 1971 musical Christmas Carol was actually really fun. I like that. Let me see. The Santa Claus, the first one with Tim Allen, probably the only funny thing he ever did in his life.
Two Man Tim was fun.
That show was not funny.
No, Al was funny. Yeah. The guy.
Yeah, it was not funny. A bumbling tool show guy who gets pushed around by his wife all the time. It's not funny. But I don't think it was funny. But the first Santa Claus was okay. Elf was fun.
Elf is fun one time.
Oh,
when I tried to watch it the second time, it was too much. But the first time, it was hilarious. But I couldn't do it the second time.
Yeah.
Okay. It's a Wonderful Life, Christmas Story, Christmas Tree feels like a copycat of the National Lampoon Christmas Vacation was good. I can watch that more than once. Patrick Stewart Scrooge from '99.
We saw that one, and he ought to be able to do it good because he used to portray that one on stage. And if you take a stage actor and film it that way, they usually do a bang up job. That's why they chose Hugh Brenner for The King and I.
I didn't know Babes in Toyland was a Christmas movie.
Yeah,
I remember it. It's a Wonderful Life.
Everybody likes that one.
Ernest Saves Christmas.
I haven't seen an Ernest film in a long time. Bad Santa, a little vulgar, but yeah.
I saw that because didn't they make a Bad Santa 2?
Yeah, they did. I never saw it.
Yeah, the first one with the little boy was funny.
It was okay.
Yeah, but like you said, it was a little bit too vulgar.
The story about picking that boy was hilarious too.
Oh, Die Hard.
Yeah,
a lot of people say that it's a Christmas movie, but it was just filmed during Christmas time.
If Die Hard is a Christmas film, so is Rambo, because there's a Christmas tree in the sheriff's office. I mean, you could that's a stretch when you start anytime if it's Christmas at the time, but the film's not about Christmas. It's not about Christmas.
Christmas Story Christmas is another sequel. I remember, didn't they use the original boy from that though? The little boy, because they redid A Christmas Story. Yeah, I don't know. This Shop Around the Corner. I never heard of that one.
I don't know if I know that one.
Somebody gave me a list of movies last week, and I looked them up and couldn't find none of them on the street. Die Hard ends with a Christmas song.
Yeah, but it's not about Christmas.
Bah Humduck is a Looney Tunes Daffy Christmas Carol. Also amazing. I never heard of that one.
Okay.
Beat Street during Christmas.
Beat Street.
That sounds familiar. Who's Beat Street? Lethal Weapon 1.
That's right, because that's also supposed to be happening in December.
Trying to convince someone Die Hard is a Christmas movie is no different than trying to convince someone that you.
Okay, Johnny.
They had 8 Christmas. Really? That many? Wow. They just can't leave things alone.
They can't leave bad enough alone. That's crazy. But I mean, yeah, there's not too many. Or the original Miracle on 34th Street, the black and white version, the original version was pretty well done. I thought so. If you want to go way out there, Santa versus the Martians. You might have seen that on Riff Tracks, so it's probably more fun on Riff Tracks. Is it Santa Claus versus the Martians?
I don't know. I remember seeing it. I don't know if it's versus the Martians though, but I do remember seeing it. Hey, Robert, how are you?
Here. Robert's joining us. See,
I'm trying to think of some Christmas movies that I've seen. Like I never saw The Miracle on 34th Street and A Wonderful Life and all of that. I never saw those. I'm trying to remember some that I've seen. I saw the Die Hards. I saw all of those.
Toy Chic mentions Gremlins. That might work because the whole point behind how he got a hold of a Mogwai in the first place was because he was trying to find a unique Christmas gift. Have we seen that one? Christmas movie here in Mexico with the devil. Yeah, the devil is trying to sabotage, trying to turn the kid bad.
Yeah,
they did
and
that.
And he goes to the witch's house and all.
They did that on Riff Tracks too.
Yeah, I think I did see that. That was funny. Yeah, that was funny. I think I did see that. That one was funny. We saw a couple of them. Excuse me. On Riff Tracks, and they had one from like I don't know if it was Scandinavia or Norway or something like that.
Yeah.
Where they kind of kidnapped the kids from school, or the kid ran away from school. They were on a school trip and the kid ran away and went to like Christmas land and all kinds of stuff. It was really weird because nobody was looking for the kid.
Yeah, he got on a plane and everything.
Yeah, and it's like, how did little kid, and I mean a little kid, because they were like in kindergarten and something.
Like 5 and 6.
Yeah, and it's like, how this little kid gonna get on a plane and nobody says nothing? The school's not looking for him, parents not looking. He's gone for days. But
he'll be all right. He'll turn up.
What about Batman Returns, Trading Spaces, Night of the Comet, Edward Scissorhand? All take place at Christmas.
But they're not about Christmas. That's the criteria.
So the criteria of a Christmas movie is it has to be about
Christmas. It can't just take place on Christmas.
Or during the Christmas holiday.
Yeah. Blue Splash says Ghostbusters had a Christmas episode. The real Ghostbusters?
Oh, the cartoon.
Yeah.
We're watching. Well, we're kind of watching the cartoon now.
All I can say is I hope it gets better because I do not remember from when I was a kid. And the writing is very primitive. It's obviously for a much younger audience.
Well, it's a cartoon from the 80s.
Yeah, well, there's a lot of stuff from the 80s that still holds up. and you can watch it
Yeah,
today, and you're like,
it's
wow, that's really good.
yeah, but
But
not that.
not that.
Mm-mm.
Unfortunately, it's not holding up so far.
Shazam.
One is a Christmas. Oh God, that movie. That's very forgettable. That's I. It started off all right, but then they rushed it. They just plowed through it.
You
DC.
mean the recent one?
Yeah, DC
Oh,
ruined
okay.
it. Yeah, they ruined it.
I did see that.
Mhm.
I don't remember it that well.
That's exactly the problem.
But you can't go by that because I don't remember a lot of stuff that well.
I don't remember it either. It's a blur.
So how you know it was rushed?
Because what I do recall from it is that he spent the entire film learning his powers.
Yeah.
But then when he
On the
shares
end,
his
yeah,
powers,
everybody knew it.
everybody's perfect. And I'm like, well, shouldn't they have been equally as confused?
Yeah.
No, because DC magic was sprinkled on it. They said, man, we don't have any more production time. Let's wrap this up. And it's like, nah, give me a break.
Real Ghostbusters Christmas special was called Christmas Marks the Spot.
X-Max marks the spot, it says. But yeah.
X-Max marks the spot. Okay. And it's a Christmas Carol story with the Ghostbusters.
Oh, not the Christmas Carol story again. That's overdone. It really is. I mean, even Highway to Heaven did it, and with the used car dealer. Yeah, and it's like, oh, please.
They either do that or the birth of Jesus, because I remember like on Martin.
Oh,
they
God,
did that.
Yeah, they did that one on Highway to Heaven too.
Yeah, they did it on Highway to Heaven.
That's right.
They did it on Martin. They did it on Jamie Foxx show. They do those two, either the Scrooge or the birth of Jesus on these sitcoms. I guess because it's easy, everybody kind of know it, and it's just our take on it.
Yeah.
I guess John McCain is there because he's coming home for Christmas and is at his wife's Christmas party. It's full of Christmas references.
But it's not about Christmas. Graham, nice try.
Prancer.
No, it's okay. If you want it to be a Christmas movie, I don't care. I don't care. It's still fun. It's a good movie.
The Ghostbusters Christmas episode is when they catch the Christmas Carol ghost. It's really good.
Oh boy. I don't remember.
Oh, Godfather Part 3.
See, come on now. You guys are stretching it thin. You guys are stretching it really thin. I don't remember hardly the one with Dudley Moore in it. Dudley Moore played an elf in one, and I don't remember it very well. I remember it being on.
Yeah. Now, Phil, we were talking about that this week. I know me and David did, and me and somebody else at work was talking about how just this, it felt like, and it maybe is because we're older now, because one person at work did say that when we were younger, it felt like Christmas, from Thanksgiving to Christmas, had a feel.
Yeah.
And now you don't feel anything. It's just like another time. It's just like any other time. It's just the days are going by. And the one guy was like, yeah, but when you were a kid, you didn't have to buy anything. You expected stuff during Christmas. You either expected gifts or you were going somewhere like to your grandparents, your aunt, or people were coming over. Now that you're an adult and you have to buy, you have to provide, you have to host, it just feels different now. Hey, Vic, how are you? It makes the whole thing just different.
Yeah,
the whole feeling and everything.
I sensed that feeling as a child, and I didn't have Christmas.
Oh, okay.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, I mean, there was no Christmas. I just, when I was very, very young, when I was like around 5 years old, I remember a tree and a Christmas tree all lit up and everything. And I remember getting some presents, but not since,
Yeah.
It just kind of stopped for what, well, you know why.
Yeah.
But, and that's when I got the Weeble camper that I wanted. And that's when I got the Playmobil Knights set. and I think an erector set of a helicopter or something. And I don't even know where that stuff came from. If my mother got it or someone else provided it, I had no idea. But they didn't, we didn't do Christmas in our house because my mother just wasn't going to do it.
Right.
She didn't care. Christmas and birthday was out the window. So I'm like, but I still got a sense of it around the holiday season as a child, but you don't see that anymore. People don't seem to care as much anymore.
No. And then I know like in our neighborhood and just going around, just driving around, you don't see as many Christmas lights. Now you see houses and they got the decorations. They got their inflatables. But when I was growing up, and maybe it was where I lived, almost every house was decorated. Now you drive around the neighborhoods,
you don't see much.
Yeah. It's like a couple of houses in the neighborhood. It's not all of the houses like it used to be. And I remember me and my mom and brother, we would drive around to look at the houses, the decorations, and you would always pass something. Now you just pass, and like I said, you will see some inflatables. Like this house will have some inflatables, one or two. This one got a yard full. I passed a yard yesterday, and man, the whole yard was just packed with inflatables and different stuff. But what really threw me, and I saw it for the first time this year, it might have been going on for a while. They got the signs up advertising that they'll come and put your lights up.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
I'm like, golly, you that lazy? You can't even put your own lights up now? What?
That's treacherous. Well, not really out here because today it's like 70 degrees.
Yeah.
So it's not like when I grew up in Boston and you freezing your butt off in the winter, or even Illinois or Kansas where I've lived and it's been freezing in the winter.
Yeah.
Here it just isn't.
No, the day was like 70 degrees. And I guess if we were in a colder place where it was a lot of snow and everything, you might say, okay, people don't decorate because of the weather.
Sure.
Yeah, you don't want to climb up on no ladder and all of that. And
it's all ice and
in Illinois, it started snowing like in October, the end of September, October. So okay, but we live in Georgia. It's 70 degrees.
It snows sometimes, occasionally,
and it don't last.
Not often. But yeah, it's warm here by comparison. But like I said, I grew up in Boston, and it snows heavy down there. It can get very cold in Boston. I lived in Kansas. It can get pretty cold there. I've lived in Illinois, and that can be pretty bad. And then down here, it's not so bad at all.
No,
it's not so bad at all in the winter, even on the cold days.
See, Phil, we told you.
Thank you, Phil. I appreciate that. Phil says it's a good mental health break to be here. Well, like I said, we just love the nostalgia, and that's all we're doing.
Yeah,
toys and comic books and things like that. I do remember also, if we're doing memories. Do you have a memories thing?
I think we're gonna talk about that tomorrow.
Oh, so I can't talk about that.
No.
Oh, see, denied.
Yeah, denied. Save it for tomorrow.
What else is for today then?
Oh,
we don't know.
I do. I got some stuff.
Oh, you do?
Yeah. Favorite Christmas song?
Oh God, I don't have one.
You don't have no favorite Christmas songs?
No.
I like the Temptations.
I'm not a fan of Christmas music, really. It feels forced.
Now, I agree. I don't like Christmas music, especially if it got bells.
And hold on, Robert says, I'm glad you're here spending Christmas with us lonely guys, but we will also be on tomorrow.
We will be on tomorrow,
yes.
Same time, same place. So
same bat time, same bat channel.
Yeah, so y'all can pick us up tomorrow, and tomorrow we'll show any gifts. We'll talk about Christmas traditions, favorite Christmas foods and drinks and stuff like that.
If you turn this around, Santa takes a nap. This is. I just noticed that.
But it's just a whole different vibe now with Christmas. Maybe it's just the sign of the times, because a lot of things have changed, and then with society constantly canceling everything.
Oh yeah.
Like for a while you couldn't say Merry Christmas, you had to say Happy
or
Holidays, and
something.
everything is an offense. So I think a lot of people are just like, man, screw that. Everything is an offense. And then, some people don't celebrate Christmas, so they don't want to hear you talking about Merry Christmas, because it's like, I don't celebrate Christmas.
Yeah.
So.
And we went to the German festival.
Yeah.
It was at Macon.
Last weekend. Huh?
Where was that?
That was in Lawrenceville.
Lawrenceville? Yeah, that's what I said, Lawrenceville. But we wanted to go and check it out, and it didn't look like the advertisement. I just got to say, it did not look like the advertisements, number one. And number two, it was just real expensive outdoor vendors. Lots of them. And I'm like, I don't want to pay $15.95 for a funnel cake or for a pretzel. And I'm pretty sure, I don't drink, but I'm pretty sure a beer.
Hey, Patrick.
Patrick's joining us. I'm pretty sure a beer shouldn't cost $20. And they're ridiculously expensive to set up those booths, apparently. But I was just like, I don't know, maybe if I had money falling out of my ears, I wouldn't have felt so weird about it. But I'm just like, no, funnel cake don't cost no $15.95. The hell? Are you serious? So, is that the one?
Yes,
Santa conquers the Martians.
I said versus.
I said versus the Martian.
When it snows in Georgia, I'm sure they freak out.
Correct.
And aren't used to. Everything shuts down.
Yeah.
If it's a threat of ice,
yeah,
everything shuts down. You don't go to school. You don't go to work. You stay in the house and lock the door.
And in stark contrast, when I was in Boston, the snow would have to reach 13 inches before they even started to considering closing schools.
Most likely, Phil.
Oh, Phil wants to know if we're doing a New Year's show.
We normally do, and we'd have it later, so it'll go through midnight, so we can say, Happy New Year and all of that. We usually start that one like at 11 or something.
Yeah, we'll see.
But we'll post it. We'll put up the little thumbnail and upcoming and all of that.
Yeah.
So yeah, be on the lookout for that.
Blue Splash says, "I love you can take nostalgia with you wherever you go." We try. Because life's hard enough. Life is hard enough. And so, that's why we created this sanctuary. I know someone asked earlier about the toy room too. We haven't had a chance to get to it yet. But, we get the lounges set up, toy room 1 is set up, and we'll go from there. And this is our sanctuary, and we read our books, and we listen to our music, and we do whatever we're going to do. And so our home, and indeed this area, is a sanctuary for us. And really, we're just sharing it on this channel because life's hard enough. Life's hard enough. You don't need to get beat over the head with people's socio-political nonsense nonstop 24 hours a day to the point where you're dreaming about it. Come on.
Link like Silver Bells, Chance like Sleigh Ride, and Mark likes Rocking Around the Christmas Tree.
Okay.
Now
Nobody likes the dog one.
Which dog one?
The one with the dogs bark jingle bells.
God, no. I can't take Christmas music constantly. You know how like you go to Goodwill and the grocery store and places, and that's all they play. If you break it up, I'm all right. I don't like the one with anything with bells. I don't like to hear the bells ringing. Like I said, Boys and Men did Let It Snow, and Silent Night. Temptations did Silent Night. I can hear that. I like that song, This Christmas. I like that. It's some songs I can tolerate, but it's them older ones, especially them ones that sound like it's from the 30s and 40s. I can't do that, like Silver Bells, Jingle Bells. There's too much. It's just all of that.
One that they play a lot that's not really a Christmas song, but it gets played like it's a Christmas song is It's Cold Outside.
Now, I like that one. It's an older song.
It's from the 40s.
Yeah. Okay, I like that one.
and they tried to ban it.
Yeah, because they're saying that guy trying to rape that woman.
Yeah, they said it's rape culture. And I'm like, no, do you bother to look up and see what the song's about? It's a wartime song. He's drafted, he's being deployed. So he's making up excuses with his like wife, girlfriend, fiance, whoever she is. Hey, I don't want to go. It's cold outside. And she was like, but you really must go. Yeah, he does, because you don't want to dodge draft. And not in those days. That's what it's really about. But back then they knew that, but nowadays they don't. But nobody's going to bother to look that up.
The Drifters. I think I've heard the Drifters White Christmas. I think.
Okay.
Not doing anything today.
Robert says us. Well,
today is not Christmas, Robert. It's Christmas Eve.
Yes, that's right. You have to remind everybody. We went through this earlier with Johnny. Johnny and his Johnny had said that earlier, and he had told me in the Facebook that somebody got on him for saying Merry Christmas and Christmas tomorrow. It's like, okay.
Hey, Elva.
Elva's
best Christmas episode was yes.
Life with Louie is a fun show.
The whole Life with Louie is great, and I almost bought that on DVD.
Really?
I was at a show, and the person had it on DVD and wasn't at the table, and nobody could find him.
Oh, that I remember. Yeah,
I really would, because I remember watching it when I was younger.
You know what you do?
What?
5-finger disc? No, she would never do that.
I left it right there where I saw it. But I found it on YouTube, and I think I got the Life with Louie Christmas episode on my channel. But I found it on YouTube and watched it. Dad is hilarious. I love the dad. I mean, I know Louie, he does almost all of the voices, nearly all of them. But the dad is just the best. It's Christmas Stolen Good. I don't think I had it before, but got one for tomorrow for the company. What's Christmas Stolen?
It's like this candied bread. It's on the same vein as like a fruitcake, but it's not fruitcake. It's more like bread, and it might have like bits of fruit in it or raisins, and it's frosted. It's not bad. It might be a little dry, but it's not bad.
All I Want for Christmas by Mariah Carey.
No. You're trying to get in trouble.
Phil, that if you ever saw the movie The Christmas Shoes, oh boy, that will bring tears to your eyes.
Oh yeah.
Yes. Because it's this lady, she's sick. I think she got like cancer or something.
Oh.
And she wanted some shoes for Christmas, and they didn't have any money. And somehow Dad scratched up some money and bought her the shoes, and she wanted to dance with him, but she couldn't walk. So he holding her dancing, and she dies in his arms.
Oh boy.
Oh yeah, it was a real tearjerker. Burl Ives' voice for Christmas. I don't know who Burl Ives is.
A singer.
Bing Crosby beat his children.
Thanks for bringing that up, Chance.
She just kind of threw that out there. Oh, it was the boy. That's right. The boy bought the shoes for the mama.
Okay.
Yeah. But Mom and Dad were dancing. She couldn't walk. So the dad is holding her in his arms, dancing, and she dies while he's dancing. That was a sad movie because they didn't have any money, and the boy was scrapped up some money to buy some shoes because she really wanted these shoes. And oh, it was sad. Pee-wee's Christmas special. We saw that last year.
Special. That's a hard one to find in good, because a lot of that stuff hasn't been restored. But
what
then
Mayhem Steamroller Christmas.
Manaheim Steamroller, he says. But what was it? The Pee-wee. Yeah, it was all celebrity cast. And that's when he had Grace Jones saying Drummer Boy. And the thing I liked the most about it was Whoopi Goldberg's appearance on it.
Oh.
That was funny because she calls him saying, "Oh, Pee-wee, I heard that you're having a Christmas special, and I was wondering, oh no, sorry, we're all booked up." Yeah, there's no room for you, Whoopi. Sorry. How about now? Oh, full for next year too. What about the year after that? Well, I'll have to get back to you, okay?
Hang up.
Yeah, and he kept blowing Whoopi off when she was trying to get in on the special, and I thought that was hilarious. And that's kind of where she's ended up with her career too.
She's still on
It was
TV.
predictive programming. Nobody wants her around.
No, we haven't watched it yet. We talked about that earlier.
Yeah.
Smallville, we got it in the queue, but as we've said a million times, we only watch one episode a week unless
of a show.
Unless it's a 30-minute show, then we'll watch 2 episodes. So it'll be a while before we get there, but we will get there. But we ain't in no rush. You know, it's just a TV show. We'll get to it when we get to it.
And we have all the time in the world, my wife and I, to reminisce with those old shows.
Yeah. Matt Walsh was just talking about that Christmas song. It's apparently one of the top Christmas songs this year. What song?
Toy Chic says.
He's talking about that song from Home Alone, but I don't know what song he's talking about.
Jen says the Twilight Zone Christmas one was a sad one. Oh, it had a good ending, actually.
Mm-hmm.
That one. It had a good ending. But
that's Edwin.
Oh.
It's me.
Oh, again, ScrewTube has gone through and changed a lot of people's @%.
Yeah.
So their names are unrecognizable now. So yeah, we didn't know that was you, Edwin, because it doesn't say Edwin anymore.
No,
you'd have
said
to
Elva.
Yeah, the AI system, the bot in ScrewTube, decided everybody's name needed an upgrade, and it changed a lot of people's names.
Oh no! Toshi said he watched the Pee-wee. He had to turn it off. It was so bad.
Oh really?
Oh.
But the line at the end of it is one of the best, where because he had a long Christmas list, and Santa shows up at the playhouse and he says, "Hey, listen, I got everything on your list, but your list is so long. There's nothing left for any other children." And he goes,
"See you, K Munin.
Oh, Munin's got to go." And Pee-wee says, "Really? No toys left for anyone else? Well, that's too bad. Let me know how things work out." And then everybody goes, "Pee-wee," and he goes, "Oh, okay. I don't need all of it." That's hilarious. Where he gets that snarky attitude of like pretending to not care.
Hey, skate park
hunters.
Yeah, have a good Christmas in New Year.
In the New Year, yeah, New Year's is coming up here fast.
Oh,
what happened?
Nanny show had an animated. Really, the nanny?
Yeah. God, yeah.
That sounds animated.
Familiar.
Wow,
that sounds very familiar.
Fran Dressler, wasn't it?
Dressler,
Dressler.
Fran Dressler with her over exaggerated New York accent.
But didn't she talk like that for real?
Yeah, she did. She was on Seinfeld too.
Was she?
Isn't she the one that George was trying to get with?
I don't know. George tried to get with a lot of women.
Yeah. I think that was her. I think that was her, Fran Dressler. But George was trying to get with her, but she found out that he was engaged, and then she got really upset. Does that sound familiar?
I know he tried to get with Marissa Tomei, and his wife his fiance had just died like a day or two earlier.
Maybe that's who I'm thinking of.
Okay, yeah, Marissa, because he always loved Marissa Tomei, and then he finally met her,
and they got along well.
Yeah,
and then she found out he was engaged, and she was like, "How could you do that?"
Yeah, because his wife, his fiance had just died. Susan, she was on twice. I know.
Once when they were engaged, and once after when he tried to call her back and said, "Hey, well, guess what?
Oh yeah, she died. Now. Yeah,
and she hung up on him.
Yeah, because that was so crazy and weird.
Robert wants to know if there's any Christmas gifts. I have nothing.
Well, it's not Christmas Day, so we wouldn't exchange Christmas gifts.
See my hands? My hands are empty.
Oh, have you heard Snoopy's Christmas by Royal Guardsman? It's the third Snoopy versus the Red Baron song.
I'm not sure. Saturday morning.
I think I only heard the one Snoopy Red Baron song. I think I actually got that record.
Okay.
The Snoopy Red Baron. I think I actually got that.
I'm not sure if
I
I've
have
heard
quite
that
a few children's records. Yeah. She might be in Seinfeld, but that also might be Chandler's girlfriend from Friends, who sounds like
I wouldn't know.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I never watched Friends.
I've mentioned it before. I've seen a couple of episodes back in the day, and just and it just what was originally on, and it just wasn't feeling it.
I just never saw it because it just didn't feel in the way people talked about it. I just knew it. The people that talked so highly of it, I knew the type of stuff they liked, and I knew I wouldn't like it.
I see.
Yeah, so it was like,
well, you get that all the time. People are like, oh, watch this show, you'll love it, and I watch it, and I'm like, what is this? You know how it is. Yeah. Everybody can't like everything.
Exactly, and that's all right because everybody got their own taste.
Yes.
So
my taste and the wrong taste, which is what everybody else has. I'm kidding.
Yeah. Sure you are.
Oh boy. There you go. But
where the Snoopy Red Baron cartoon appeared in.
It's a record.
Yeah, I don't think it was a cartoon.
I don't think they made a cartoon of that.
I don't think so.
It's a record. But Saturday morning fan would know.
Yeah, but it was a song and it played on the radio. Yes. It still plays on the radio. You hear it every so often, but I don't think it was ever a movie. Just Googled and didn't even have to type it out. But yes, Fran is in Seinfeld.
Okay. I'm just getting my wires crossed with it because it's been a while since I've seen all of that. I like Seinfeld better. Friends, it just didn't jive with me. But Seinfeld, I thought was all right. It just, and it's kind of hard to pull off. It's kind of like the same routine as Keeping Up Appearances or even I Love Lucy, where everybody's the antagonist.
Yeah.
And they're not likable characters, but the situations are what makes it funny, and the fact that when they do something stupid, it's not successful.
Yeah.
Like Mrs. Bucket and her attempts to keep up her appearances are failures. And the same thing with Seinfeld. When they started getting real stupid, it would backfire.
Action Joe Figs is here. Us. Make sure you check him out on his channel.
Do you have a G.I. Joe in a Santa suit? Oh, don't start that, Johnny.
Oh, come on. It was released in December. Oh, wow.
Oh, no. Toy Chic wants to know what Funko did David buy. Oh, no Funko. I haven't bought Funko in a long time.
No, I haven't bought a Funko in a long time either. I don't know the last one I bought.
No,
I don't think I bought one in 2025.
I don't know how much. I think they have till what was it, September or probably September of next year. We'll see what's going to happen. We did the video on that because their cards are coming due, and they're going to be in a lot of trouble.
I bet you Disney buys them out.
Could be.
It just feels like that's something Disney would do. Red Baron first cartoon appearance was in The Great Pumpkin, but there are a series of songs with Snoopy's fighting Baron. They were a big hit leading to a series of them by the Royal Guardsmen.
Yeah. But as the Red Baron, because he used to pretend to be the Red Baron.
Yeah, he would fly around on his doghouse.
There you go, Robert. Festivus for the rest of us. And you get the Festivus pole, and you get to hold the pole, and you get to tell everybody about how they disappointed you all year. Remember?
Yeah.
And the people from the office were like, that is not a real holiday. But then they came over to the house to see.
Yeah.
They were like, this is kind of fun. Oh, God, yes. Johnny says, are you baking anything for Christmas? She bakes, and she's really good. And I love her cookies, and I love her pies. And I'm surprised I don't weigh 800 pounds.
Yeah.
And she makes eggnog from scratch.
Yeah.
Go on, you talk.
Well, I was supposed to start baking today, and I didn't.
Oh, God.
Because
you're gonna have to stay up all night and slave in the kitchen.
I No, I just started doing some other stuff. I started doing some housework
Yeah.
and all of that. And then somebody needed to go to Kroger on Christmas Eve. And we stood there for an hour in line till it knocked me back. But that's okay. We still got what we needed. But no. No, I am gonna bake 2 pies. And one of them, I'm learning how to make my own pie crust now.
Uh-huh.
And I practiced and I made a Dutch apple pie, and the pie crust tastes great. And
it is actually really good because it's upstairs right now.
Yeah, but it fell apart. So I'm like, well, what did I do wrong to make the pie crust fall apart?
Mm-hmm.
So I got to make it again. So I got to practice the pie crust again. But yeah, I'm gonna make 2 pies, and I gotta make eggnog for tomorrow. So I'll make a thing of eggnog. But yeah, that's what I'm working on.
Action Joe Fig says he has one in Uncle Sam suit. Is it the
wow.
the Joe Lanta exclusive, Uncle Sam? And he says he's 20 subs away from 500. Hey, maybe we can get him up to 500 tonight.
All right, everyone.
He's 20 subs away from 500.
Action Joe Figs does G.I. Joe figures.
And that's why I was wondering if it's because I know Joe Lanta had had an exclusive G.I. Joe figure as Uncle Sam.
Mm-hmm.
I have one. Remember, Spidey gave it to me.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Because he had 2, and he gave you 1.
Toy Chic asked about favorite Christmas desserts. You know what, though?
What?
You know what I used to really love was those catalogs that you would get that had the cheese rolls and the nuts and baklava and pinafores and all of that stuff. Like I showed in the Sears let me grab the Sears catalog, because I know they have a couple of pages like that in the Sears catalog. And man, I used to drool over that stuff when I was a kid, and I didn't get any of it. But as an adult, I could taste that stuff, and it's amazing. Man, I love that stuff. I absolutely love that stuff.
Eggnog is not hard. It's just a lot of steps.
Non-alcoholic.
Yeah, non-alcoholic.
Yeah,
it's just a lot of steps. It's not hard, but it is a lot of parts. And then you got to put it all together. But no. And Phil says, who is short? I'll subscribe. Action Joe Figs. So if you go to Action Joe Figs, this one is Action Joe Figs.
Yeah,
if you go to his YouTube page, you can subscribe to his YouTube page.
That's nice of you, Phil.
Thank you, Phil. Mm-hmm. Click that thumbs up. Hickory Farms, that's who it is.
Yeah,
Hickory Farms. And they would send out the magazine. My parents still get it.
They did stuff like this.
And those cheese logs.
And I did a live walkthrough of this a couple of weeks back, the 1979 year Sears Wish Book holiday catalog. And then you see stuff like that, and you see all of the jellies and the cheeses and the nuts and all of that kind of stuff. The cheese sampler. But then the next page here.
And they had like the salami and all kind of stuff.
Here we go. Oh boy, this is it right here. Look at that. Look at the fruitcake.
Hold on, let me move that up.
Fruitcake and the petit-four and the candied nuts and the sugar cookie assortments. Look at that. Isn't that amazing?
Yeah.
The ribbon, I would even take that ribbon candy right now.
I hated the ribbon candy.
Yeah, but it's so nostalgic. And then the chocolate covered turtles. Look at this, huh? Look at that. And can you imagine? You know how you felt when you were a kid and you looked at this stuff.
Yeah, you knew you wasn't gonna get none.
And that's what those are petit-fours.
Okay.
They're like tiny, tiny little layer cakes.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, man, those are good. Look at that. You know how you felt when you were looking through the catalog as a child, and you're like, oh man, maybe not that sausage, but
Mark likes alcoholic eggnog, and G.I. Joe Fig says,
thank you.
Thank you to everyone who goes over to his channel and subscribe. Support the community by subscribing to everyone's channel.
That's why we bring it up again. Toy Chic has a channel. Toy Chic, the Nostalgic Pod Blast has a channel.
Action Joe Figs has a channel. So let's all try to help them out.
Yeah, and if anyone else has a channel, you can go ahead and say so in the comments. So people will see.
And Joe, if you want to copy your link in the thing and post it up.
Well, no, YouTube's not.
It's not going to let you.
YouTube won't let you put a link.
Okay.
Yeah, but your @% should be enough.
Yeah, just click on the @%. Okay.
Yeah, that @% should connect you to any channel.
David got the X-Men 97 Sentinels for Christmas.
Oh.
And Phil had an uncle who re-gifted. Oh, that's what I wanted to talk about. And I was going to talk about it tomorrow. We are going to talk about that tomorrow. Re-gifting. Not now. Because we got to save stuff to talk about tomorrow. So I'm trying not to talk about just a lot of stuff, because then tomorrow we won't have nothing to talk about. But re-gifting. That is something I definitely want to talk about.
Oh God.
My late father would love getting stuff from Hickory Farms.
Oh yeah, that stuff is fantastic.
Turtle candy. Yum.
Yeah, the chocolate covered turtles, because it's cashews, really.
I don't think Hickory Farms has stopped, Robert, because my parents
they're around. Yes,
still get those magazines. Well, not now because they're both, here in Georgia, but when I went by to visit them, they still had those magazines coming in the mail. Whitman Sampler chocolate candies with the map of candies underneath on the box top. Yep. I used to hate for Valentine, you would get the box of chocolate. Before they used to put what, then people would break them or bite them open to see what was what.
Oh. Yeah, like Whitman Sampler, and you don't know what the hell it is.
Yeah, but then they started putting, like Johnny said, the map to tell you which is which, so you won't bite it or break it open and ruin it.
It's usually printed on the bottom of the box.
Yeah. Don't forget the Snoopy tins with candy that's sold every year in those, or the popcorn tins.
Yeah, popcorn tins.
Yes. Action Joe, I just joined your channel. So Phil just joined the Action Joe channel. Yay! So that's great. Hickory Farms is still in production.
Yeah.
Thank you guys for the shout out anytime. Yeah, YouTube won't let you. I didn't realize that.
Yeah, they won't let you put a link.
Mm-hmm.
They won't let someone in the comment section put a link. From SCTV. I actually have that queued up. It's on our channel. It's on our channel, but I do have the Schmenge Brothers queued up. We can watch that really quick if you want to.
I think the popcorn tins have gotten smaller. Action Joe.
Yeah, he thinks it's gotten
Christmas
smaller.
Danish cookies.
Yeah. Pretzel cookie tins.
I hate pretzels.
Chocolate covered pretzels.
I don't like pretzels.
I like chocolate.
They're all dry and salty.
Saturday morning says we didn't have a lot of money as a kid, but Mom still got me Return of the Jedi speeder bike.
Oh,
okay. And He-Man figures. Loved the speeder bike still on the shelf, but wore out He-Man. I bet. And he doesn't fit on there either. So let me see this. I have this again. It's on the channel. And this is the Schmenge Brothers Christmas. And the audio should be working fine. I think it's a total 6-minute clip, and it's from the SCTV unrestored, because they've never bothered to restore this. Okay, I'll just make sure you all can see it. All right. Do you remember this? It's making fun of weird Eastern European traditions. And the funny thing about it is, in the comment section on this, I've had people saying that, yeah, we really did used to do weird crap like this. Robert says, did you guys go to work today?
No, we're off.
Yeah. So here we go. Schmenge Brothers. Let me know. Let me know the audio is okay.
Is it playing?
Yeah, it should be.
Oh yeah, it's moving.
It's moving.
Hello, I'm Yashmengi. And I'm Stan Schmengi. And we're the Happy Wanderers. Well, once again, the Christmas season is upon us, and what a glorious time of year 'tis. Christmas is the time when the families get together to sing the Christmas songs and have some punch, or papjik as we call it in Lithuania. Lithuanian Christmases are just as much fun, if not to some extent different. That's why tonight, Stan and I are going to show you the customs and traditions of a typical Lithuanian Christmas. Christmas Day with the Schmengi family.
Oh boy.
The Christmas.
And again, like I said, I've had people in the comments on this clip, because it is on my channel, that yeah, we used to do weird crap like that. I can't tell you why.
This morning starts off with a visit from my brother Yash, who comes to my house in the morning. He takes off the shoes, and why? Because I'm the visitor. He is the visitor.
Yes, it is actually.
The children get very excited when Uncle Yash comes over because I got the egg. Oh, where's the egg, Uncle Yash? The children are saying. It's tradition in Lithuania for the Christmas visitor to bring an egg and hide it from the children to make it fun for them. They do have fun looking for the egg. They sure do. And of course, the egg symbolizes the Christmas breakfast, where the egg is cooked and wrapped in cabbage leaves. We call them chalupniks, and they're so good, I can't tell you. And the shell I take home and dispose of there. And there we are, Yash and myself eating the chalupniks. Oh, they're good. Oh, delicious. Can be beat. Then there is the traditional looking at the tree. Stan always has the best tree, real flashy. Well, you know, the artificial tree originally came from Lithuania, where trees are now extinct. That's right, and now the whole world uses them. They sure do.
Oh, wow.
That's a real flashy tree you got there, Stan. Thank you. And then, of course, they're putting the hat on the tree ceremony, and the children get a big kick out of that. Oh, the children have so much fun at Christmas. Putting the hat on the tree is a custom that goes back for generations in Lithuanian families. We did it when we were kids, Josh, and we never found out why. Nobody seems to know why, but we do it, and it's fun. Especially for the children, who now must leave the room along with the women for the traditional exchanging of the socks. On Christmas Day, the men exchange socks to commemorate the sharing of worldly possessions. And sometimes we forget to give them back. When we have too much papjik, we forget. And it's the traditional Schmengi walk, where we leave Stan's house and walk to Yash's house, who lives just up the street. It's a lovely house. A lovely street. And there I am removing the shoes because I'm the visitor this time. That's right. Then it's time for the presents. This is always fun. And you got to be careful to make sure that you get the right one. Look at you, Yash opening the wrong one. I got it all. Boy, that's fun. And look at the fun we have. Like the mistletoe, the Christmas budgie is hung in the doorway. And watch what happens. Oh no, I got caught under the budgie. And you know what that means? It's Melchik. They're named after Lithuanian legend Linja Melchik, the keeper of the budgies. And then it's time for the Christmas dinner, where we all feast on the fine food that the women cook.
That is
And
that.
there it is. Look at that cabbage roll.
Oh, that must be 15 pounds. The bigger the better on Christmas.
Oh boy, I love the cabbage roll.
Oh, so good.
Oh, delicious. And of course, everyone gets some coffee.
Cabbage rolls and coffee. Can't be beat on Christmas.
And so that's how Stan and I spent Christmas Day in the Latonian tradition.
Well, hope you enjoyed it. And also hope that your Christmas Day brings you as much happiness with your family as we have with the Schmengies. So until next time,
I'm your Schmengi.
and I'm Stan Schmengi.
Merry Christmas.
And for you Latonians,
Christmas, here I wish you will. Christmas, here I wish you will. Christmas, pray you need my heart now.
While they're off key. You know who told who saw that and told me, like, oh my God, yeah, I actually remember seeing stuff like that. Was Martin.
Oh, okay.
Martin from
Retroville.
Retroville. Yeah. He was like, they really do weird stuff like that over there. And I'm like, that is so crazy. And yeah, that was Eugene Levy and John Candy from SCTV. Unfortunately, it's never been restored, but that was their clip of those characters that they used to portray, who were like polka singers, and the explaining their Christmas holiday. And like I said, that clip is on this channel. Crazy stuff. And maybe tomorrow we'll show the Scrooge in Hell one.
Okay.
Because I've shown it once before for you guys, but the Scrooge in Hell is hilarious.
Hey, Paul. Oh, we said hey, Paul.
Yeah, hey, Paul. Again. That's okay.
Yeah.
That's okay. But yeah, we'll show the Scrooge in Hell, and it's from the musical, and it was cut. It was shown in the theaters, but when it went to television, they were like, "Oh no, we can't show this. It's too scary." It's not scary. It's actually the funniest part of it. It's the funniest part of the film, and it has Sir Alec Guinness is Marley in that scene in that series, and it's really fun. And so we'll do that one tomorrow. Thought I would share that. And I used to find a lot of that stuff on on the channel, especially right now, because I've done a lot of commercials, a lot of vintage classic Christmas commercials on the channel this month, and weird, rare Christmas specials that people probably have forgotten even existed, just for the fun of it, for the nostalgia of the holiday. I remember the Mr. Bean Christmas special. He got his head caught in a turkey, right?
Oh, that's that one.
Yeah.
I've seen clips of him with his head stuck in the thing, and Funko did a pop with his head stuck in
My favorite thing. Action loves
yeah.
the GI Combat figures.
Yeah, these are my war books.
Yep.
Right here.
She's got a ton of them.
Yeah, all of those 3 rows are war books.
Yep.
Yeah, I love my war books.
My favorite Mr. Bean moment is the one where the girl thought she was getting engaged. And they're passing a store window, and it's a jewelry store, and there's a picture, and it's a man proposing to this woman, and he's putting a ring on her finger, right? And she's pointing at the picture, and he's looking, and he's like, "Oh, I get it." You know, he figures out what she's after, and he's like, "Okay, yeah, okay." And then in the they, like, the next day or whenever, it's Christmas, I guess, and he gives her a ring box, and she's all excited, and she opens the ring box, and there's the ring, and she pulls it out, and it's not a ring, it's a loop hook, like the kind you screw in the wall. And then he gives her the picture that was in the jewelry store window, so she could hang it up. That's what the hook's for. I was like, "Oh,
who did that now?"
That's from Mr. Bean.
Oh, Mr. Bean.
That is hilarious. I'm like, oh man, that's funny. It'll make you feel better to know that she did walk out. She
needed to walk out a long time ago.
Very upset. Johnny wants to know who remembers the Little House Christmas special where the snow got so high as the top of the house and they had to throw a rope to the barn to get the presents and walk on the snow hanging on the rope. I don't remember that.
No.
I haven't seen Little House since I was a kid, though. I did used to watch it
Mm-hmm.
and Grizzly Adams and all of those kind of shows, but a lot of that stuff I haven't seen since I was a kid.
Yeah. I never cared for Little House on the Prairie, so I never saw that. And it doesn't feel like a show that I would.
This period drama.
Yeah, I love my period dramas. I really do. Hey, Boxer Pit.
You know who that is?
Yes, that's Richard.
Yeah, Richard, because he's not Richard anymore because YouTube decided. It says, wife and the kiddies, Merry Christmas Eve, Happy Holidays. Indeed.
YouTube didn't want him to be Richard anymore.
Yeah.
They want him to be Boxer Pit.
Yeah, I know.
And it's like, where did he even get these
and
names?
his tooth is hurting.
Oh.
I empathize. Because you remember I broke one a long time ago. And it was a long, tedious journey to get from like broken tooth to actually getting the crown finally put on. So yeah, I empathize. That was
sorry.
yeah, Little House of Waltons. Johnny says, I remember the Waltons being on, but I couldn't tell you a lot about it.
I never watched the Waltons either. So
hey, they had action figures
from Mego.
Yeah, Mego made the Waltons because that was a brilliant choice. Mego was always doing stuff like that. Why did you make? Nowadays, I could understand it because nowadays it's adult collectors.
Yeah.
But who wants to play? I really want Grandma and Grandpa Walton for Christmas. Or
the Love Boat.
The Love Boat. I really want a Captain Stubing action figure for Christmas. Please, Mommy, please. I mean, that was not happening. Planet of the Apes, sure. That was one of their best sellers, Planet of the Apes. And the superheroes and stuff like that. Yeah, but not that other stuff. A lot of it was real bad shelf warmers. Even the Our Gang stuff, the Little Rascals figures didn't sell at the time. I mean, seriously.
Action Joe Fix got the Walton, the Mego Waltons. Yeah. I want the Mego like said, Planet of the Apes. But
nowadays, it makes sense. I would have the Waltons. That makes sense. Yeah, Rich, we had a special today and tomorrow. And we put it up we set it up days ago.
Yeah. So
I
don't want to watch either one of them, honestly. I don't care to see it. David can watch it when I'm out of town.
Saturday morning, that's right. He says Mego made the Love Boat instead of Thundar the Barbarian.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Thundar was a cartoon.
What a choice that was. Brilliant, Mego.
I've been using clove oil and oral gel toothache rinse. It ain't happening.
Sorry, Rich. That stinks.
Oh no.
I know. I do know.
MASH at least makes sense.
Yeah, Saturday morning, TriStar made the MASH figures, and they scaled it actually to try to piggyback on G.I. Joe. And yeah, that did make sense. Although still, I mean, what kids were watching MASH that weren't watching it with an adult?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Action Joe got the Our Gang. You got the Our Gang set.
I have a couple of vehicles. I don't have the figures.
Oh.
I don't have the figures. I'd like to find, if I can find really good carded figures, I would get the set. But they're not that expensive, but it is tough to find them on decent cards.
I remember Hill Street Blues. That was a police drama in the 80s.
Yes.
I don't remember it well. I remember it, and I kind of remember the music to it, but I don't remember it well. Like NYPD Blue, I used to watch. I remember that kind of well. And also, because that one came out when I was really young, and you had one TV, and you had to watch whatever your grandmama said you were watching. So it was that like that,
That's how you ended up with watching soap operas when you were a kid.
Yeah. Yeah, I watched soap operas every day when school was out.
Yeah.
And you better know what was going on, because if she walked away, she was going to ask me, what happened? So you needed to know.
I
You
don't
had to
know.
watch.
Just make it up. She
Who is
won't know.
Adam the Who? I don't
Adam the
know.
Woo.
The Woo?
Adam the Woo.
I don't know what that even means or who that is.
Rich says he was looking for us on Saturday. Well,
Oh, okay.
yeah, we were doing a holiday special. Just to reach out to people over the Christmas
Yeah,
Eve and
because there's a
Christmas
lot of people
Day.
that are by themselves during the holidays. And, I remember when I was in the military and we were by ourselves, and it is a lonely time and it can get depressing. And I used to hate it. And I know what people were doing. They would invite you to their house for Thanksgiving or Christmas. And that made it even worse, because it's like, okay, now you're spending time with family, one person, the person you're in the military with, and then you're with their wife and kids or their parents and grandparents over there, and they're all exchanging gifts and talking about stuff, and you're just sitting there like,
Can I leave now?
Yeah. So I hated that. And I did that for the first couple of years, and then after a while, I just started telling me, no, I'm good. I got plans. Because that just made the whole season or situation worse. It's just like you really realize how alone you were when you were invited, but you knew the person was trying to be nice and trying to, include soldiers in the barracks, into something. And it was just like, Miko had to pick from Thundar or Love Boat and was on the verge of going out of business and could only afford the rights to one IP. They picked the Love Boat.
Yeah, well, and that was on late, and the only reason anybody watched it was waiting for Fantasy Island to come on.
Fantasy Island was better.
It was.
Oh, it was?
Yeah. Fantasy Island was better, plus it had Ricardo Montalban, who was a much more dynamic character. But yeah, Fantasy Island was more interesting because supernatural weird stuff used to happen.
Richard loved the commercials.
Oh, the commercial block. Yeah.
Phil remembers One TV, and Rich has been telling people about Humbug.
Oh, shame.
Yeah, I like Night Stalker. Night Stalker was good. I saw both of them. You never watched Night Stalker?
Yeah, we know what Night Stalker is.
Yeah.
Kolchak.
Mm-hmm.
The guy from A Christmas Story. The film A Christmas Story. Yeah.
I like the library book sales. I love those.
Not too many people read anymore. They go to the library to sneak porn.
I was watching Dark Shadows for a long time.
Tedious.
It did. They had some storylines that just dragged on and made it hard to watch. And we had stopped for a while. And then I forgot about it and never went back. But I liked it in the very beginning before Barnabas got there. I liked it after Barnabas got there until they went back in time. And then they came back to the present. And then it was going along pretty good. And then what's her name? Barnabas' wife, I can't remember her name, came to the present as a witch that was married to Roger. And then she did this whole dream sequence, and that got long and annoying. So I don't know. The Adam the Who is the guy named Adam who went to every corner of America over the past 13 years and had a YouTube channel with over 700,000 subscribers.
Oh, okay. a lot of content creators who social media people have been dying this year.
You noticed that. TikTok.
There's actually
thank you, Richard.
A news expose about that just recently, because they've been putting themselves into some pretty precarious positions, a lot of them, and getting caught up. Yeah.
Remember to bring that up. We can talk about that. There's a couple of things that I didn't have on the list, but I will write that down. But if I forget, bring it up. Because that is something that people do.
It's a bad idea.
And it is.
It's a very bad idea. Action Joe Figs, I was wondering if that's the Uncle Sam you're talking about. And this is the 2020 Toylanta G.I. Joe Uncle Sam exclusive. So I was just wondering if this is the one you were talking about. Or if you had like a custom one or something else.
Mm-hmm. Our public library graphic novels and manga are some of the most checked out things. Well, tomorrow at least we're going to have ham, mashed potatoes, vegetables, green beans, casserole, and a whole shindig. And
you know who makes really good mashed potatoes?
Who?
My wife makes amazing mashed potatoes.
Yeah, I actually do.
Yeah. Yeah, Action Joel says, I've not been to a public library in years and went recently full of homeless people online watching exactly what I just said.
I went
unfortunately
a couple of years ago.
Some of them,
because I like to go and borrow DVDs and CDs, and I know they got records, and I wanted to just look at a few and like listen to it and see if it was something that I would want to buy.
Mm-hmm.
But when I went there, they didn't have any of that. And they looked like I don't know if they were renovating, because all of the books were like consolidated into one area.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm not sure if they were renovating the library or what, but it looked like it was going out of business, but it's still there right now. And then I found out that they had a quilting guild that meets there, but then I never went to that. But the best library was when we were in Illinois. We used to go all the time. Yeah, they had a book sale area where it was constantly books and DVDs and CDs on sale. And it was like really cheap. And they had a big old DVD, CD record area where you can borrow. And they had a lot of stuff. And that library had a lot of things going on in it. So they always had events and stuff like that going on. So it made it like really, really nice.
Mm-hmm.
But we haven't been to a library in years.
Yeah, and I grew up on that because that's how I learned to read. I didn't learn to read in school. I learned to read because I liked to go to the library when I was very young. But yeah, so that's just something that was a big deal for many, many years, centuries even, for that. Just suddenly it just doesn't seem like it's that important anymore.
I remember when we were in Illinois and I took and that's when they had just made it like okay to have porn in the library. And the big thing was like, well, what if your kids but what if kids get in there? And I took David's son Warren to the library to get his library card. And I asked, I was like, do y'all allow porn in here? Because if you do, he's not getting a card because he's not coming. And she was like, no, we really watch the kids and they got an area and all of this. And I'm like,
I don't think that,
Yeah, I don't know about all that. But I told her if I find out he using porn, we ain't coming back. And she just looked at me like, okay.
Yeah.
I use the library for the computer. I haven't looked up a book for about 14 years when I was researching stuff for the Honduras. I went in there, like I said, when I was in Illinois, and I wanted to look up a book. I grew up on the Dewey Decimal System, where you had that
flip through the file,
the card catalog. So I'm standing there looking for a card catalog. I'm looking for that big bank of drawers, and you go through the drawers. And it was all on the computer. And I remember I didn't know what to do. I'm just sitting there like, oh my God, how do you look up a book? And I had to ask the girl to help me. And then it reminded me of they had a like a year or two prior to that, it was a news article talking about how people don't know how to look up books. And I was just like, oh, how can not know how to look up books? You got to do it. That's on system, blah, 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 blah. They don't have to do it. That's on system no
they
more.
got rid of it.
And I'm like, oh God, how do you look up a book on the thing? So at first I was like, oh, this got to be simple. You just type in the name of the book. It doesn't go like that, or it didn't then. And I was just lost. So the girl helped me out. And I think I got my book, but I don't mess around with no library. I go look at DVDs and CDs and movies. Oh my God, they have porn in the library now.
Long time. Yeah.
Our public
library
does not have records anymore.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Yeah, they're moving away. It's moving away. So what are you gonna do?
Oh, okay. Section with requests. Lots of classic comic trades. Yeah, but I don't know. Because are people going to bring those comics back?
You don't want the library police to come after him like on Seinfeld. That was a funny episode.
Oh, when George took the book into the bathroom?
No, that's from the bookstore. But the one where it was found out that a book was lost, it was never returned.
Oh.
And the library detective tracked down Jerry.
Oh wow. I don't remember that.
He had to write a check.
I remember when but that was the bookstore, and then he tried to return it to another bookstore, and then when they scanned it, it said it went to the bathroom. Their own books on sales daily. DVD, CDs are 25 cents.
Yeah.
The books are from 25 cents to $1.
That's cheaper than Goodwill.
I know that.
Goodwill prices are insane.
Yeah. The library cop. When I think of card catalog, I think of the scene in Ghostbusters. I don't think I remember
the very beginning of the first Ghostbusters film, where they see the ghost for the first time, and she's going through the card catalog, and they're trying to approach her, and she's like, shh. Tells them to be quiet because they're in the library. Yeah, so hush.
Kramer had an affair with a librarian.
Kramer had an affair with a lot of people. Robert wants to know, is there library detectives? I don't know. There was on Seinfeld.
No, there is no good in Goodwill.
No, Goodwill.
It's just a dump.
Goodwill is terrible. They all are. At least with Savers, they flat out tell you it's a for-profit organization.
Yeah.
They don't pretend to be a charity. But we're going to go ahead and we're going to get wrapped up for the night. We appreciate you all joining us. Special thanks, of course, to T. Stewart and to Pastor Rick for making donations to the channel to help us out, to help out our felines, as it were, for our shelter cats. Currently got 17 that we're juggling now.
Mm-hmm.
And of course, we will be on again tomorrow. So if you are available tomorrow, hopefully you can make it. And we will do some more Christmassy type things. Yeah,
we'll talk about food, traditions, re-gifting. Is gifting pets a good idea? Oh, yeah. And if you got something in that Christmas spirit to talk about,
that theme,
bring it up. Because we want to keep it in the holiday spirit.
Yes.
And then, the next time we'll talk about just regular common things.
Sure.
But because it's Christmas Eve, Christmas Day, and then if you want to share,
same time, Robert, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard
times. We'll show anything that we got for Christmas. If you want to share what you've got, if you take pictures, we can post them, whatever. If you want to share, Phil donated to the channel.
Made a donation to the channel. Much appreciated.
Yes, we really do appreciate that. At one point, when I started my DVD collection, I had one of those drawers like the
the little tiny boxes.
Yeah. But so if you got things you want to talk about that's Christmas themed, please bring it. We'll share it and talk about it as a community, as a family, and everything. You want to tell us what you've got, tell us about past Christmas gifts, best and worst. Those are some things that we're gonna
Yeah.
be talking about. We'll have it just like we did on tonight, where we had it put up what we're discussing at that time. But yeah, please come back tomorrow if you are able.
Mhm.
Thank you for joining us, taking the time out of your busy schedule and hanging out. We always appreciate that. So have a good night, and I hope your tomorrow goes well. Until tomorrow night, we will see you later on.
All right.